It's been called a lot of names: MōVI, MōVI, Mov1, MōVI. Funny pronunciations aside, the MōVI has changed the way films are made. We launched it just over 3 years ago after a 6-month engineering sprint to the finish line. FreeFly had around 5 people on the team then. We knew MōVI could be much more, but we also knew that we had to get it to market quickly. It was a category-changing product and people wanted it in their hands.
Oh, holy what?
3 years and thousands of incredible shots later, we're ready to show the world the MōVI that we've always dreamed of building and talked about relentlessly on late nights and long walks. We spent thousands of hours shooting with the MōVI. We cataloged what we loved and noted in big red letters what we hated. Shooting builds a bond with customers. Their problems truly become our problems. We've had the text messages on Sunday mornings when things are going poorly on set, and when the MōVI has accomplished its mission and made its user a hero. We've stripped everything down to basics, analyzed the problem statement from first principles, and then tried to solve it with the fewest number of parts. Elegance in design is a lack of unnecessary complexity. We've battled over the inclusion of every screw, wire, and cover. Carrying camera gear all day is backbreaking, so we've created a formula for the engineering team to ascertain if a weight savings was worth the additional cost to the product. A gram of weight savings is worth an additional $1 to the bill of materials, for those who are curious. In the end, we've created the MōVI Pro. We believe it's the most versatile, adaptable, and high-performance camera movement system ever created. So what makes MōVI Pro special? At first glance, you'll notice all the wires are hidden. We've tucked them away to reduce the chance of snagging and allow you to grab the gimbal almost anywhere. The structure's stiffer, lighter, and more robust. All electronics are tucked away behind weather-resistant enclosures, and all wiring is custom overmolded and strain-relieved. The ring. It's stiffer, lighter, and grown in diameter to 30 millimeters for better feel in users' hands. It's got removable hand stops and a top handle with a quick release and one-hand adjustable monitor mount. It's also got built-in feet for instant set-down. We've all been there, holding a monster camera package at eye level for what feels like an eternity while the crew is prepping. With MōVI Pro, operators just pop it on the ground until everyone is ready. The remote operator retains the ability to reframe, check focus, exposure while the operator rests up. Shooting at eye level is much easier with the ring. It allows the user to cheat their hands down to gain critical camera height. Uptime. This was a metric we thought about constantly when developing MōVI Pro. We know that part of creating great shots is doing lots of them. MōVI Pro features high discharge rate, 6-cell, 1.8 amp hour, hot swappable batteries that power everything on the gimbal. Let that sink in for a minute. It means you turn on the gimbal at the beginning of a shoot and you don't need to turn it off until you've nailed the last shot. Simply swap batteries in as needed to keep shooting all day. Now you see why the built-in stand is key. There's a built-in screen that gives the operator access to key tuning parameters and feedback as to gimbal status and performance. Again, better information to the operator and the ability to respond and adapt as needed. Integration. We've simplified and integrated everything we could. Under the camera, you'll find what is essentially a small computer. It's got a full focus iris zoom driver, 11 to 14 volt camera D-tap power pumping out 6 amps, 12 volt accessory D-tap for wireless and other accessories, USB-C, CAN port, timecode in-out, camera connectivity including RCP, LANC, start-stop, etc. This part of the story gets me excited. The integration with the RED cameras via their RedLink command protocol is so useful. We were out shooting with the Alta the other day and controlling ISO, frame rate, start-stop, focus, iris, all from 600 feet away. The level of on-the-fly control and fidelity this gives operators is astounding. I think back to my days of gluing an RC servo to the side of an Epic and chuckle. What really pushed me over the top was entering the playback menu and reviewing a clip while the Alta was still flying. It allowed us to be certain that we nailed the shot and left me feeling like I was living in the future. Mimic. We debuted the beta at NAB a year ago, and the world called it the most intuitive camera control ever created.
How dope is that?
It's no longer beta now. We've created the final embodiment and beefed up the capabilities even further. Now Mimic has a built-in battery, can control all MōVI settings and pointing from 1,000 feet away, allows user to control focus, iris, and zoom channels intuitively, and even allows access to RED camera controls. It quick releases from handlebars to allow users to mount to just about anything. Intelligence. We're sick of talking about tuning, filter, stiffness settings, so we won't anymore. MōVI Pro does it all for you with its advanced and fully automated auto-tune. When you activate auto-tune, The MōVI Pro starts growling at you, injecting noise into the system to derive optimal tuning parameters. And then about 10 seconds later, it's done and you're ready to shoot. We're also sick of waiting for the gimbal to boot, so MōVI Pro boots in about 2 seconds. No more missed shots while you wait for the MōVI to come to life. We've added 2 GPS antennas, one facing up, one down, to ensure adequate coverage no matter how you're using the gimbal. The GPS is used to make sure horizons are always perfectly level and for high bandwidth data logging. Our sensors are precisely calibrated and our algorithms optimized to extract every last drop of performance. We always want more, longer lenses, faster speeds, better shots. We've doubled the torque on the pan motor and increased the resolution on the encoders to allow for even better time lapses and motion control. Our dream with the MōVI Pro is to empower a 2-person team to head out into the world and create content that blows people's hair back. Creating a product that enables our customers' success is what gets us out of bed in the morning. We can't wait to see what you'll create with MōVI Pro.